Pelsor Sand Gap area, and there's a lot of history behind this store. And there's the trail boss right there, relaxing a little bit. We're fixing to go in, and we're going to interview the person about this store and the family history and the history of the store. So anyway, if you're in the area, this is the place. Hankins Country Store since 1922, but it's actually Sand Gap General Store if you want to look them up on Facebook. And we are at the Pelsor store, and this place is just rich in history. I'm going to post a link to where this place is in the bottom, the coordinates. You can get here by UTV, by car, by however, but I highly recommend that you stop here. They've got a deli, they've got all kinds of stuff here. So let me switch the camera around, and we'll get the history on this place. And I'm here with Wendell Freeman, and he is the...
We opened this store about a year ago. I've been here my whole life. My family homesteaded just down the road here, back when they homesteaded. And the Hankins own this store. I'm just leasing it off of them. But it's this used to be the hub of the community, and the whole community came here for all their needs. And you know, back then nobody had any cars; it was all mules and stuff. And anyway, they came here, and this is bought all their stuff, everything they needed for their houses here. And I've been here about a year or so. Had the store open. A lot of history here. A lot of stuff went on here that a lot of folks don't even know about.
What kind of things went on that they may not know about?
Well, let me show you.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Right here. See those two holes in the floor right there? The two plugs?
Yep.
Back in the Prohibition, Depression era, a lot of people made jelly with 100-pound sacks of sugar. Okay?
Yeah.
And the guy came in and wanted credit on a 100-pound bag of sugar to make jelly. Okay, you understand what I'm saying?
Tracking.
So came in, Tom owned the store. He gave credit to everybody in the community. This guy came in and wanted to buy 100 pounds of sugar to make his moonshine. And Tom Wood said, I'm not selling you 100 pounds of sugar to make moonshine on the credit. So this whole store is about 7 feet off the floor. And at nighttime, Tom kept a big old mean dog in here for security and didn't have no locks on the doors. And this guy came back at night, went under the floor, raced and bit, drilled 2 holes, missed the first time, second time he hit, stole the sugar right through the floor, right there. Went and made his jelly.
That's a good story. Now, this was the Pelsor post office at one time?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's the original door, and part of that was the post office over there, where the trail boss is standing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, the post office was here before the store. The store was built in 1922, but the post office was here. Well, that front of the post office there is from 1800s. 1800s. Yeah. So the post office sat right there in that corner, and they moved it out of here in 1969 up the road here. You had to have 24-hour access to your mail. You couldn't do it in the store. So in the back there's got little lock boxes. You could get your mail out of the combination boxes if you can remember your combination. I never could remember mine. Right. So the postmaster had to be there anyway to get the mail. Then in 1995 they moved it down here where it's at now.
Okay.
So yeah, the post office was there. That room back there was the feed store. All the local folks got their cow feed, dog food, hog food, everything right back there. So
I guess back in the 1800s, this must have been a stagecoach stop also.
Well, now this was built in 1922, this store.
Okay.
But from what I hear, the original store was in this old house up here, and the post office was down here. And they built this store in 1922, but the store was here before 1922. Okay. That's the story I was told. I wasn't around to know that.
Right.
But that's what I'm told.
Okay. Now, also, I'll bring up a map to in the video to show everyone where this place is. But you said that there are forestry service roads and all kinds of roads that connect right to this store. Correct?
Yeah, real close. All the side-by-sides and Jeeps and hikers. Ozark Highland Trail is just a mile up the road here.
Okay, good.
And we're putting in a shower and a laundromat for the the hikers that walk the Highland Trails, and they're talking about putting a spur off of the Highland Trails down to here so they can take showers and wash their clothes.
Right. And that would be great for the OHV people too, that overland and camp out along the way. They could stop here also.
Yeah, motorcycles, whatever.
Right. Well, that's good. Good. Well, Mr. Freeman, we thank you for your interview. But, sir, thank you so very much. It's a pleasure meeting you. Let me shake your hand there. So that's it. We're done for now.